Hello, my name is Madeline, and I talk about random things every Tuesday. Today I'm very excited to be talking about The Kingdom of the Wicked series by Kerri Maniscalo. Okay, real quick, let me just give you a little summary. This book is a YA supernatural murder mystery set in Sicily, the early 19th century. It involves witches and the princes of hell and cooking, and it's just literally amazing. If you haven't read it yet, go read it and then come back so we can talk about it. But if you have read it, I am going to be getting into spoilery stuff now. I saw a couple TikToks about this book and I was like, oh, maybe I should read it, just like on a whim. And then I read it and I was shook to my core. This book is amazing. Okay, well, number one, I love the setting. Like the whole Sicily thing, the cooking thing, like amazing, beautiful, amazingly well done. And then second of all, Wrath. Amazing. Amazing. I am in love with this man. And the plot twist about her secretly marrying him, hilarious, so funny, iconic, just the best ever. Like, this book was so good, and just the whole time you're like, what is going on, you know? And like, you keep getting information, but you still don't know quite what's going on. Like, it's just so good. So I had to obviously rush out and get the second one. I ended up getting the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of Kingdom of the Cursed because I really wanted the extra chapters from Wrath's perspective. Apparently the first book was actually written in dual POV, and then she ended up changing it, so that's the chapters that we get in here. This second book is more of a new adult. It's a little bit steamier, a lot of bit steamier, to be honest, and like more adult themes. And this one takes place in hell, whereas this one takes place like on Earth in the mortal realm. So definitely a different vibe, but like still really good. This book blew my mind. Incredible. It's like everything you thought you knew from this book is disproven in this book. And what I love most about this one, well, okay, I love a lot of things, but it really delves into like what does it mean to be a prince of hell? What does it mean to have an affinity for like one sin? And it really also says a lot about the stories that we know. Like, what if they're being told from a different perspective? You know? And like the whole thing with Wrath, like the big reveal about Wrath, it's like obvious since this whole thing is snakes, but it's also not obvious at all. And it's interesting how he was saying like how we confuse pride with like the devil, but that might not be the case. And also just like his whole thing about like words meaning less than actions and like choice being really important. That's like a really interesting angle to come at the idea of wrath by. I don't know, it's just like it really gave me a lot to think about. Like the motifs of these two books, like it's just really interesting. And like what's also interesting, let's talk about the ending for a minute. I cannot believe her sister's alive. If my sister faked her own death or something and she was like actually alive, I'd be pissed. Like I can't even believe her sister did that. Like it's shocking and crazy to me. So I don't know what is up with that. I'm dying to know. And then I'm also just dying to know, like, is Amelia's memory missing? Like, is she one of the, like, 3 witches or whatever? Like, what, how is she at play in this? And, like, it feels like Wrath does know her, so, like more than regular, so, like, did they know each other? Like, I'm baffled. I need the 3rd book to come out right now. All in all, love these books, sending them to my friends for Christmas. It's a gift for them, but it's also a gift for me because I can't wait to talk about it. Have you read this book yet? If so, let me know in the comments below. I don't know anyone in real life who's read it, so that would be really cool if you wanted to talk about it with me. As always, thank you so much for watching. Feel free and encouraged to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye! This book is a murder mystery, okay, let's start over. This series is